Hello, everybody. Oops. So today did not go as planned at all. That's why we are getting a later start. But now we've got some people gathered here. We can solidify some choices for this playthrough. So I've got things set up. Survival mode, infinite. I'm going to keep the starting temperature, I think, temperate. Got 25 random respawn radius. Monsters will spawn right away. I'm trying to account for my slouch. There we go. And of course, dropping inventory contents. 10 minutes. For survival, we've got seasons, days per month, 9 days. So roughly almost every 8 hours, we're going to advance a month. And I imagine 4 months. Boom, new season. Yada yada. Glad you're ready. We have True Winters, Block Gravity for sand and gravel. I was talking to Ashley. How do we feel about cave-ins? If I don't support a block, cave can just collapse, or we do this Minecraft style and just mine like regular. There are some falling blocks. Fire can spread. Don't know if we want fire from lightning. And underground farming sounds a little cheaty. We want to be able to transport with buckets. Health is normal. Everything else is normal. I haven't changed anything in here. Disabled? Okay. Keeping the temporal stuff by default. The spooky portals and what have you. World generation, we got realistic climate distribution. I wasn't sure about the land cover. Do we want more ocean? Because its default is 97.5. Oddly specific number, but we could go 95%, 90%. What's the scale? How much ocean between pieces of land? Good to know. Upheaval rate. Geologic upheaval? Don't know what that means. Hot springs and lava close to the surface. We might want to keep that rare. Cave-ins pose a bit of a challenge. Cave-in disabled. Fair enough. There would be... Probably don't have enough problems in caves as is. But current length and width is 1,000,000 blocks. World edge. We can fall off the edge of the world. Highly doubt we'll make it off the edge. Polar equator distance. We'll keep that since we've got realistic. Everything else, I think, normal. Given the size of the map, I feel like a slight change. Land size make a drastic change. Fair. So it sounds like we're keeping it samey. Changing nothing else. Land claiming. Oh, okay, so the auction house thing is just built in. That wasn't a mod. That's kind of cool. Alright then, well, let's just get to it. Create the Lone Richard journey. It begins. It senses. It remembers all that came before. Taste and smell, grand inventions, glimmers in the soil, burning sparks, molded forms, simple tools, a world unbroken, the center unfolding, the carved mountains, the rolling hills, the sheer cliffs. It calls to you. Return again. Alright. Wow, what a default. Oh, not that white. Eye color. I actually had a hard time picking eye color for me. It's not forest green, it's not dark green. Bitter lemon just seems like I have jaundice. I go with a nice blue. Get some breeches. Now I know Brittany's not here, but she was asking about oboe voice. How do we feel about oboe voice? In the meantime, let's just make some crazy hair. Maybe not the fro. Definitely have purple eyes. Like midnight purple, purple, amethyst, lavender. What are we talking here? Could go for a nice bowl cut. Not the ponytail. Although a bun sounds fun. Just a nice man bun. Like it? Okay, okay. What other choices are there for voice? There is, I think we did the harmonica. We've got a flute, clarinet, accordion, which is very Don't Starve. Trumpet, saxophone, and a tuba, which maybe if we make really low. Like little Uzi Vert. Well, we don't want that. Now we can't do the bowl cut. What's Iroquois? Fun. Maybe long and flowing? No. Classic. You know what? Hold on, this is giving me an idea. Oh my god. Maybe we'll just go with the Friar Tuck look. Harmonica? What pitch do we want? High, low, medium, very low. Also hair color. Make it a nice Friar Tuck brown. I am going to be exhausted by the end of this. Nice neutral. Do a nice walrus with maybe some chops. Up to you. Okay. We'll stick with high. Oh, chin burns also sounds neat. We could just do a goatee. You know what? Yeah, we're looking like the savior of this land. Let's get into it. Well, next we need class. We did commenter on the public server, but maybe we try something different. Hunter. So with the hunter, your traits are more range damage, accuracy, and distance. You get more animal loot, faster animal harvesting. We walk faster, and we get exclusive craftable bows and arrows, but we do less melee damage. We get less ores and less mining speed, which since we're going solo, we probably don't want that. Whatever the hell a malefactor is. So extra loot from like everywhere and money. Animals can't detect us as much. We can make a sling. We have less health. We can do less range distance. And we do less melee damage. Clockmaker. Do extra damage against mechanicals. I don't know how many mechanical things there are. Our temporal gears, we use less temporal gears to repair things. We walk faster. We can make a device to tame a creature named Locust. We're weaker all around otherwise. Blackguard, they were soldiers. We do extra damage, more armor durability. Walk speed penalty is reduced when wearing armor. We can mine more, we have extra health. Or mine faster. And we can also make special shortened shield. But we get hungry way faster, we do less range damage. We get less loot from stuff. And harvesting. Tailor, we can make sewing kits and clothes. Armor does better. But otherwise, overall, weaker and less stuff. Maybe we do just roll commoner. No bonus, but no negatives either. I agree with commoner. Alright, let's rock another commoner. And here we are in the world. We got some water nearby, so that's pretty good. We might just start building our base right around here, because we don't have any gears, and we don't want to respawn very far. Let's see. For the sake of speed, we'll do very high. Oh. Don't tell me about to crash it. There we go. Yeah. Alright, back to business as usual. So let's see how far we can get. I'm hoping we can get reasonably far. Ooh, flint, yes. Oh, paradite, we don't want that. We want flint. Hoping magically don't work tomorrow so we can really sink our teeth in to this. We will see what we can do. Well, we've currently got 3 flint, so go ahead and make our knife. And our axe blade. And the gear isn't moving, so we're in a pretty stable region at the moment. So we shouldn't have to worry about monsters spawning on us too much, hopefully, maybe. I think I see a nice little spot to build us a house. It is pleasant. We'll probably need water for stuff, so it's good to have some nearby. Ooh, rye. Can we just break it without having to... Okay, sick. We've already got some seeds and some grain. If we get some water and maybe make an oven before the grain expires, we can make ourselves some rye bread. I was kind of expecting there to be a tree here. Guess we'll take the sticks. That rye is still growing. What do we got here? More peridite, peridite, peridite. Farming era. Exactly. granite. Otherwise, how's everybody been doing today? Hope you all been staying warm. Ooh, some berries. Sick. Getting a little further away from the water than I thought we were going to immediately. Been better, but staying warm and cozy? Fair enough. Kidding about fighting for resources? Place already seems so plentiful. Kinda. I mean, we did find berries right away, and flint. We didn't have to run around. We're not immediately freezing to death. So, all solid pluses. Let's see. We're already running out of space. I haven't seen any cattails. I know we said we stay close to spawn, but we really need some cattails. Guess we could head south a little bit. Maybe find some cattails in the lakes south of us. That'd be really, really nice. What's that? Doesn't look like grass. Horsetail. Does anyone know anything about horsetail? Whoop. This is seeming pretty flat, like it'd be a decent place to start building. We got some granite sand, so if we gotta look for some copper nuggets the old-fashioned way, this might be a good little spot to have nearby. But again, not seeing any cattails. Some more berries. A little disheartening. I feel like I've heard the name, but don't know anything about it. Fair enough. Maybe for the sake of ease... Well, I guess there's rocks, so we can't really dig into a mountain or a hill and make stuff that way. Hello? Really no cattails at all, huh? Oh, we got a trader. And some clay. Very handy to have nearby. Maybe this is the spot. I come in peace. Never seen you here before. Just wake up? I think so. Oh, good morning to you. Name's Vox Nora. I roam these parts, finding and trading what I can. Why live out here like this? Most people live in villages, holed up and cautious of threats. There are certainly threats, as you've likely seen. Not me, though. I like it out here. Besides, there's profit to be made. Beasts are ravenous. Is wealth really worth it? Of course, it's a virtue unto itself. May yet come a time when the great arcs appear before us. If that happens, I would show them the fruits of my labor. I would lay out before them my gears, my gold and silver, and everything else I have gathered. If I am deemed worthy, I will join them in their endless journey. Alright, what you got to trade? We can sell him tools, some other stuff for gears. Bismuth Bronze Fox, and he'll give us shoes. Nice painting. Cracked vessel for seeds, some pants. Broken helm. Some gloves. Blanket for an elk. Temporal gears. Alright, you might be a useful little guy. Let's mark you down so I don't forget where you are. Oh, we still need cattails so we can make baskets. Oh, and this place is temporarily unstable because our gear is starting to spin backwards. So it would not be good for our sanity to live here. Might be better off living back where we started, but we still need cattails regardless. No, 6 more berries. Don't know if there's a way to pick up the berry bush. That would be nice. This place is stable. Not a lot of water immediately around. Or a lot more water to the south. Might find some cattails there. There's also more to the east. Maybe we'll do a little loop. Actually, before we get too crazy, alright, so we need to make room. We only have one piece of this wood, so we'll drop it. So we can get a bunch of dried grass so that we can make us a bed and sleep through the night. This story is too cozy for Em. She's passed out. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe this will wake her up. Apologies, chat. Hold on, where's it at? I guess earphone warning. That wake her up? Ooh, cranberries. Oh, we can't pick up the cranberries. Let's drop our flint for the moment. Must that be nice to be able to sleep through the nights on here? Indeed. But there's also the fear that we'll have to worry about, that the more days we quickly pass through the faster winter approaches. And we're gonna need a lot of food for winter. We're gonna need shelter. Hopefully have some warm clothes. Oh, hold on. No shot! I feel like that's pretty lucky. Fucking meteor. Or a hot spring. Caught some side-eye when you read the message, but no reaction from that. Does it hurt? Ah! It's too hot. Alright, noted. What do we label that as? I guess just hot spring. Cranberries. Where are the dadgum cattails? Ooh, tin? Okay, we'll mark that down. There might be a tin deposit underneath us. Field mushroom. Ooh, some flint. Getting awfully far from spawn, but that's okay. We're finding stuff. So nice that you mark that map up. Indeed, no mods, nothing. More red clay. Good to know we're generally going to be in an area with a lot of clay. It's going to make making a lot of pottery nice. Let's see. Let's see. We don't have papyrus. We don't have reeds. Sack. Here's my inventory. Flax twine. Diamond stitched linen. Okay, can't use that. No satchels. No way we're going to be able to make a backpack right away. Oops. Yeah, no mods. Just mark the map up. Lots of chickens, baby chickens, cattails. Ah, right, we need to drop stuff. Set this down for now. And though these can be used for food, we're gonna let them grow. Till we find some more, be a little limited. Oops, didn't mean to cut that one up. Let's see, is that enough to make us a bunch of baskets? Cool. It's a nice start. Pick that wood back up. And now we can start heading back towards our spawn. If we can, try and find us. Hello, boar. Please don't murder me. Sorry for chasing your babies. Good evening, Brittany. But yeah, we need cattails for the basket. What do we got here? Tool. What do we use tool for? Thatch. Well, what do we use thatch for? Can be placed into... Okay, so it's for making roofs and stuff. Okay. I mean, guess it couldn't hurt to have. Might be more warm. That. Ooh, more cattails. With that, are we able to make our third and fourth basket? Ooh, it's starting to get dark. Let me turn this off. Wrong button. Wrong button. There we go. Oh god! Water. Sure I'm not missing anything important. I am not. The land is flourishing. You can use cattails and torches in real life. Oh, no problem. Again, that was all Emily. Alright. We need to start heading more over here. Cranberries. All right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Otherwise, get yourself something nice. So peaceful, except for the falling things. What fall? Oh, yeah. It happens. And the temporal eldritch horrors from another dimension. Maybe in a single-player world, we'll be able to see Dave. We'll head back towards closer to where we spawned. We'll build kind of around the merchant. That way, we've got a merchant nearby. We've got that hot spring. We got water. We'll be pretty close to the... Oh, I forgot. There is one change I did. I made it so temporal gears last forever. Maybe that was a terrible idea. Just figured once we get a place settled in, probably be nice to not have to worry about getting our clock cleaned. And not being able to find our way home. Uh-oh. Oh, please don't kill me. Oh my god, it killed me. I didn't think it would. I thought the water would break my fall, but I forgot this is more realistic. Gotta have quite a bit of water. Ain't gonna be no clutch bucket moves here in Vintage Story. I was just trying to get away from the wolf. Wait, where's his house? Oh yeah, we're starting over single player so we have more resources and supplies. Think we talked about it yesterday? Now we're actually doing it. I was half tempted to play a different game for faster progression, but I figured may as well get started. Single player save and see how far we can get when we're not fighting other players for land, resources. It's just all mine. Oop, a little too far north. Like hitting concrete. Is it possibly more wet sounding? Oh no, oh no. Okay, we're good. We're good. Alright, I need to decide on a place to live quick. You know what? YOLO. We will do it right over here. Seems temporarily stable. I have forgotten how to make a hay bale already. Ah, there we go. Okay. Boom. Boom. And for the time being, Sent to you. Temporary home sweet home. Sleepy time we go. Rather perish by jumping into a shallow pool of water than getting ripped apart by a wolf too. Glad we share that sentiment. On to a weird moments in Twilight algorithm on Instagram every fall. Passage storm chasing. You do like your storm chasing. Ow. I was told this was a temporarily stable area. And we slept and got hungry. Out with the old, in with the chaos. Oh, well, I thought this would be a great place to build a house. Not next to him. It's not stable here. We will go insane if we live here. Somewhere around here seems pretty solid. Yeah, you know what? We'll start here. Up with the wood hut, or mud hut. I forget, can I make a flint shovel? Is that a thing? I can. Let's see here. I saw there was somewhere where cold was heading south. It's been chilly. It's 39 when I woke up. Ooh, it's still too warm to publicly complain. Fair enough. Yeah, it sucks here. And this is low fertility soil, so we're not wasting nutrients by building a house with it. Hold on, why are you saying it's unstable now? Okay, it's stable right here. It's not stable over here. Noted. Boy, is it windy. Too bad we don't have a windmill. hear a portal. Might be why it's a little unstable a little further past the house. Well, I've been looking at buying heated blankets. It's not that bad. It's like 82 days ago. Shocking, everyone in my book club curses me from their icy domiciles. Tell them to get on your level. Good thing we didn't turn on cave-ins. Probably be buried right now by this dirt. There went my shovel. Don't know if I'm committed enough to build another one since we need probably more flint for knives and spears, axes for a bit till we can find some copper. Feels like I haven't. Ram's hand on the lawn. That one will never be bronze enough. One day she will be. She's a favorite 80s bodybuilder. Now I'm picturing her with Arnold Schwarzenegger's body. Like Mr. Olympia type stuff. Oh, there's the portal. Meanwhile, I was just appreciating the large vein you can see growing across my chest. Maybe I was looking in the wrong spot, but I don't recall any veins. No, stop. You're too sexy for veins. Knock up the sandwich of Graham's face. I could do it. Just remind me on a day off or when I'm not streaming. Might need a photo of her being pretty bronze. There's also a lady bodybuilder who I can't think of her who is pretty bronze. Maybe we can blend Grandma's face right on. Don't forget to build a back door like I suggested yesterday. I will not. I mean, I probably will, but I will try not to. That should be tall enough for our sources for now. Now what can I do with the thatch? How do I make a roof with it? Apparently we can make this with dried grass too. No, we cannot. Oh, we can make it with hay bales. Get out of here, granite. Oh, hay bales is the way to go. If I place you like... Oh, that's terrible. You need a lot more grass. You know, put the hay bale outside for now. We can hold our sticks. Grass in here. Oh, I'm starving. I wasn't paying attention. I was so locked in. Pretty nice upgrade since you can build without freezing to death. Indeed. Let me get caught up on chat real quick. You're in the build mud house. What kind of mud would you use? Is it actual in-game music you hear? It is. It's pretty chill. Crank it up a little bit. We're gonna load with them suckers. Miguel would know better about Lawn Mowing Simulator. Some would say he's even an expert. Actually, I guess Lawnmower Simulator or Power Wash Simulator? I like the thatch, but we need more. Oh no, not left and right. Let's go back to my mowing empire. Yes! Let me hook you up with a brand new Toromaro 36-inch deck. Ooh, I could really get some dried grass with that. Tried to mow lawn, I think it would keel over. Oh no, we'll get you one of those remote-controlled RC mowers, Raven. I'd probably take myself out, though, with, oh, that's a bed. That's a tip. That's a ridge. Oh boy, what's the recipe? Back. That down. I didn't really leave myself a way to get up there, did I? Let's see, if I had to assume... Whoops. Oh, it's terrible. Sake of efficiency, we may want to go with the dirt roof and finish the thatch later. Oh, got too crazy with the jumps. Why are you doing this to me? There we go. Okay. Dirt roof for easiness time. We got a lot to do, and the roof is not the most important of them. fast. There we go. Okay. Whew! Can I break this down? Yep. See the Yarbo mower? Turn your head like Pepper does when someone calls her name over the phone. Big deck energy. Nice. Calls will resurface like dude from Incredibles. We are the Underminers! Alright, next order of business. What's with this music? I mean, I'm not complaining, but... Put this here. So we can have a little fireplace action at some point. Oh, we need food. Guess we're lighting it now. We need a piece of wood. I think a stick. 2 sticks. 2 wood. Yep, working on it. If we can get some clay going and kill some animals, we can use the fat to make the permanent lights. Come on, light, you bitch! Jesus. That cooking. Can we eat the grain? We can. You know what? Yeah, let's make a hoe. Ah, you dirty hoe! Because since we're near some water, we can grow some crops. We've got some rye seeds, so we can get some more rye grain. It'll either be a good snack or makes for some nice porridge. Spend much space in here. Let's build option. There is a mod that if you don't provide ventilation, the smoke will kill you. Yeah, we got some water right here. Low fertility, though. So our stuff won't grow very good here. What about over here? Is it medium fertility by chance? Low fertility. Well, I guess if we're going low fertility no matter what... Uh-oh. As I was saying... Oh, there's that menu. Okay. So yeah, we're pretty healthy with fruits, a little healthy with veg. We need more protein and dairy. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Heck was that? That was, what's its name? A Bowtorn. Some tall, lanky, scary motherfucker who shoots bone spears at you. Sorry, bone arrows, my bad. One of the many enemies from the Great Beyond. Put our hay over here. Let's see, did our other thing finish cooking? It did. Mild satiety. Satiety. Oh, sorry, raccoon pup. What's up with me killing raccoons in a lot of survival games? Stupid door. Okay, so we could place our hoe down. Got a lot of places to put stuff on the ground. We also need clay. We might want to go hunting for clay. If I recall, there was a good bit around the merchant. I probably should have marked it. Where'd he go? Damn. Lost him. At least I think there was a lot of clay around him. I think there's a lot of clay around, like, the lakes. One of these lakes in general. Oh, yep. Here we go. I can't stop killing the young ones. What can I say? I like 'em young. The meat's more tender. Wait. Pause. Sunset thickens, techno increases. It's the only way to do it. Oh, okay, so explain. So, sorry, I'm doing a lot of stuff and getting lost in the sauce. So yeah, there's horrors of an eldritch beyond your imagination nature that, come through these portals in reality. Don't know if it's time, space, dimensions, or just another world. I think it's more akin to the other world, and these things just come through. It's also tied to why we're able to die and come back to life. If you can tweak the fertility land. Oh! Sorry, I missed that. Yes, there is compost we can make. There is soil that we can find with better fertility. I'm not sure if the compost will boost fertility in specific soil, because I haven't played with farming that much, or just played much in general, even though I really wanted to, because the depth intrigues me. We gotta do crop rotation. We can't keep planting the same things in the same spots. It'll drain the nutrients from the soil, and then it'll be like no good. It'll become too acidic, or you know how regular soil works. They made it work that way. I'm starving, and there's nothing I can do about it. I don't even think I see any fish. We get lucky and berries. Drop you. It is incredible. And the game's not even finished. It's still in early access. I don't think we even have half the story yet. Alright. Where's my house? Oh shit, something killed the fox? I'll take your meat and pelts. I don't even have room for your meat and pelts. Something else killed a hare. Something's on a killing spree over here. Might have been that bone guy. Small pelt, perfect. I forgot to put down a home marker. That would have been smart to do. Doesn't say how much detail they crammed. Usually games talk about doing this stuff and then shelve it once the hype builds up. A little bit. Or they follow through in like a half-assed way, so they say they did it, but they didn't do it. So I gotta be somewhere over this way. Ouch. If we can find some salt, we could salt this here meat. There's home sweet home. Alright, fire's still going. We get that cooking. Unfortunately, we don't have any animal fat. So we can't turn these pelts to something a little more useful. And we better go ahead and get our pots going. Oh yeah, before I forget, since Brittany asked about the Eldritch Horrors. Here's a rift. We can poke our head in it, and the world gets all whoopie-worry. But we're not going to hang out too much, because then that brings things closer to us. You missed, you bitch! Okay, I haven't heard anything make the Minecraft zombie sound. I'm assuming that's a little hunchback drifter guy. Although during the daytime, we gotta hang out in that rift enough to where maybe we could see Dave. Dave's chill. Everybody loves Dave. We don't know his purposes. He's kinda ominous, but he's a cool guy. Preston, I like the harmonica sound for impending death. Is that the voice we chose? I forgot already. Actually, I think it was Raven who suggested harmonica this time around. We did try oboe a bit, but it didn't stick. Meat finished cooking? It did. So it is a drifter. Good to know. Stepped out for a moment. What'd I miss? Not much. We're just sitting here making a pot. We briefly poked our head into a rift. We didn't see Dave, and it's dark out, so we can't see very good. We got some rabbit pelts. We got one piece of meat. Something was out there doing the Lord's work for us, killing critters. Yeah, we got a visitor at the door. And I don't feel like inviting guests over today. What's it take to make a torch? Oh, just dry grass and a stick. Not really anything in a stick. It's a little dark in here. Oh, and then Ashley was watching some info. Another system that they put in is things can qualify as rooms or cellars. Like, you can tap in a command, and if a room's highlighted a certain color, you're like, oh yeah, the room's complete, or the cellar is complete. And I'll let you know when rooms aren't complete, because if they're not complete, then you can't get some of the bonuses. Like, if you build a cellar and it's made out of not flammable material and you're underground, it makes your food that you store in it keep a whole lot longer, and rooms have their own benefits. They really did put like a crazy amount of stuff into this, and they are not done by a long shot. Alright, there's that done. Help hammer, clay shovel. Need the prospecting pick. Boom, that's done. Can't wait to see where it is. Won't starve for now. But yeah, a year, I forget, I think that's roughly 100 days in game time or something like that. No, that doesn't sound right. I guess a month is 9 days. I assume 12 months, so 12 times 9... That is... I can't do math. Because we gotta go through each of the seasons, and we start out in spring. It's gonna be summer soon, so some of the plants might not grow too well in the summer heat. We might see some new ones because it's summer weather. Alright. What's a lamel? Oh, it's an armor thing, okay. Bow blade. We're gonna need a hammer mold. Boom. We're also gonna need an anvil at some point. Ah! Alright. Well, pardon me while I turn the sound down, because we're gonna be starving to death for a moment. For a while. Wine cellar? Oh yeah, you can make wine. It takes a while, it can keep for a while. You can make... We can make blueberry, cranberry, currant, white currant, black currant, saguaro, pineapple, pomegranate wine. We can make mead. We can make, I think, vodka. We can make breadfruit vodka, cassava vodka. Can we make beer? No, we cannot. Ale. We can make spelt ale, rye ale, amaranth ale, cassava ale, breadfruit ale. What was that one? I think there was one called aqua. We can make aquavite. You gotta put those in sealed casks, let them ferment. We've got the crock pots that we can seal. Keep stuff fresh for a really long time. You can make various pies, soups, stews, porridges. I forget what else. They really did cram a lot into it, and that's why I was intrigued to play it forever ago when I first bought it. And then I just got excited by something else, and we just fell off of it. And then Ashley and I had our Minecraft moment, and we just haven't gone back. They even have chiseling, like what we're doing here with the clay, with wood and stone. You can chisel, like those crazy statues we saw in the other server. Hey, you can have your own ABC liquors. I'd straight up just make a farm, restaurant, winery. You most certainly could. It wouldn't be very nutritious, and you'd probably be spending a lot of your time just kind of being the local town drunk on a server. But it's a thing you can do. I think it takes a while to get pretty sober too. Voila, anvil done. Can you do freeform chiseling, or is it like stencils? From my understanding, it's freeform, and you can get real detailed crazy with it. Alright, we got that stuff. Now we need... We'll make a set of bowls. Like, I think you can even chisel blocks smaller than this. Like the single pixel we're doing. Obviously, I haven't got that far. And it's one of those things where, like, you gotta make sure the rest of your stuff's good before you spend time chiseling. But it could be fun. Fun little thing to do. Those some bowls. You all gone yet? Yes, you are. Alright, next, we're going to need a crucible. Making more progress than you did on that pub server? I hope so. I mean, we haven't found any ore, but I'm definitely getting more prep work done. You know what? We're low on health. We may as well just let ourselves starve out and then see if we can't find some berries. Might go get... Might see if we can take some berry bushes and just plant a whole bunch nearby. Voila, one crucible. We have bowls. Make ourselves a cooking pot. I'll say the hunger's making it real hard to form clay, which honestly can relate. And at some point we're going to need to build ourselves a windmill so we can harness the power of wind to automate some things, like having a big old helve hammer to automatically pound out... Oh, there we go. Pound out metal plates and chainmail and ingots for us. Or a mill so that we can grind out grind some of our plants into basically make grains or flour, whereas we would normally have to do that by hand. Let's see, if I break this, can I take you with me? I can! Okay. As ore is only useful if you have the tools to process it. Exactly. Ooh, pardon me. Of course I don't have my tools on me to harvest the dead raccoon. Now I worry that music might be just a touch too loud. There we go. Oh, here we are. And before I forget again, delete. Boop. W. Berry Bush. 7% is perfect. Okay. Alright, there's our cooking pot. I might want to go ahead and make some ingot molds. I think that would be the move. Boom. Alright. Almost missed the house too. Yeah, being dirt, it just kind of blends in. Alright, let's go ahead and plant our bush right there. And we need to pick a spot for firing stuff. Maybe up here would be nice. Then we can collect all this grass. We're gonna need a good bit. Fire all our stuff. Riveting gameplay, I know, but it's all gonna be worth it in the end. I hope. Alright, so we'll do like a hole there. Hole there. Boom. Also love this kind of gameplay, so relaxing. Fair enough. That should be enough for now. Go ahead and turn all this wood. Firewood. And we will pick you guys up. Pick you up. Put you down. You in there. It can't be. I imagine a peaceful mode run would be a little chill up until like winter hits. You know, it's winter. What are you gonna do? Alright, that's all of our clay stuff. Time to start loading it with grass. We need more grass. Also, Ashley, not to jinx it, but I haven't used the tag that's popular that I've been using of a similar game. So I think it's safe to say I've struck a vein playing Vintage Story late at night. Definitely enough content here to be a Vintage Story guy, but I don't want to play it so much that when you're able to join me, I'm like all burnt out. That'll be more fun. Even after doing however many days, we could probably still keep playing Vintage Story as a cozy game type thing. Same, I guess, with all of our other games we play, all our survival crafting. All the mechanics are so satisfying. Oh, just wait till we get foraging, my guy. Melting that metal, beating it with a hammer. We ain't seen nothing yet. We have a while until I can play, I think. Yeah, depends on how risque you want to get. Very excited for what's to come. And like all good anime, at some point we'll fight God. Just kidding. Actually, I don't know, because the story's not complete yet. I only think there's, like, technically 2 or 3 chapters released of story. But what they've released so far has been quite interesting. Our tolerance for risk is a bit different. Is it a risk if it just adds to our success and deepens our quality time? But someone in the fam really does need to hit the lottery. Guess I'll go buy a Powerball. Actually, I think the drawing's tonight. It's not too late. Still might be a chance. And when I put it like that... Uh-oh. I'm either about to crash out or get cracked. Clapped? Whichever one means get my ass beat. Well, all that stick collected and we didn't get very far. Haha, that was pretty persuasive. I have my moments. Neither of those are used for ass beating. Oh. So you're saying that was, not very Skibbity Ohio of me. All negotiations. Thank you, thank you. I rolled a natural 20 that time, but let's be honest, with my negative stats in the Riz, it's usually a much, much lower success rate. Rizzler, I am not. Basically talking about fucking to anyone Gen Z or chronically online. Oh! Well then. I mean, technically it still applies. If I were to just set you up without your knowledge or acceptance with the PC to play Vintage Story, it might happen. But also might distract because you're too busy playing Vintage Story. Our draws tomorrow, wouldn't mind winning. I'd buy a new back or one of those exo leg back assist thingies. That would be pretty sick. Then you could be a Mecha Raven. May not be a Rizzler, but you are mediocre. Damn, both a compliment and a smack, but also I can't deny I am mediocre. That's at best. Kobe. Ah. We've begun starving again. Oh, we picked up another bush. So, can we find any food real quick? Any quick little berries? Oh good, that portal's gone. Another hot spring? I thought these things were supposed to be rare. Oh wait, that's the same hot spring. Don't mind me. Get the grandpa mech from Spy Kids? Yeah, the mega legs! You'd get a very passionate crowd turning up for that content. Yeah, there's the 10. Well, YOLO. Let's hope we can eat field mushroom. We live! Okay, should keep us going for a little bit. Boy's so hungry. Yeah, I'm wondering now if I should have, like, made it so I'm not so hungry so often. Also, that's part of the fun and struggle of vintage story. More bush to grow! Well, this isn't the 70s. That's Hollywood for you. Definitely gonna find out how to get food stores started. I don't know how fast winter's supposed to come. How many days has it been? It is now the 3rd of May. I'm not sure which day we started. Of course we're 2 sticks short. Why wouldn't we be 2 sticks short? Okay, now for the firewood. thinking... start working on a cellar back this way. Gonna need a lot more clay to make some more of those clay vessels. But yeah, maybe we just start digging down. Like right here. Then we'll need a pickaxe to get past this rock. But down there could be our cellar. You, and we're gonna need a lot more soil. I see dinner. Here, piggy, 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 piggy. Damn, that's a fast son of a bitch. You watch Wicked for good? That was a cringy movie. I still gotta watch the first Wicked, I'm intrigued. Do you agree? I had to watch Oz directly after to get the taste in my mouth. Oz was a masterpiece. Prophecy of a backdoor has been fulfilled. It has. The original and Return to the Wizard of Oz are my faves. I haven't seen Oz or Return to Oz. I didn't even realize they were a thing. I smell bacon. I smell pork. Run, little piggy. I got a fork. I don't know if that's how the jingle's supposed to go, but that's how it went as it came out of my mouth. I also like that jingle. Guess it's called Oz, the Great and Powerful. Great intuitive jingle. I can't take all the credit, half it goes to Raven. But also, doesn't surprise me now hearing the full title, because that's how he introduced himself. I am Oz, the great and powerful. No, don't look behind the curtain. Ignore the man you see. Oh, goody. Here comes the light. Ah! Well, that was pretty close. Watched the trailer for the new He-Man. Looks pretty good. I don't know enough He-Man to know if it's good or not. Oh, you missed! Quit throwing rocks, you cheater. I did like the animated series that came out on Netflix. I liked its story overall. I thought it was good. There's a lot of interesting twist shows based on old franchises. There was that He-Man, and there was that Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. That was pretty cool. Actually, it was more than pretty cool. It was good. Still too bad. That was gold. Well, yeah, I didn't expect to nearly get struck down. Come on, baby, light my fire. We shouldn't starve for a minute, so we should be able to get these going. I don't know if you did butcher his name or not. Oak Lundgren. Sounds right. Left your door open for guests. Good. We may have a problem. We'll see if it resolves itself shortly, but, shit might be catching on fire. You want to throw a party? Yeah! No! Why did that cook everything? I forget what was in there. It's not how the fire pit's supposed to go. Why would fire hurt if it needs to be cooked? Yeah, exactly. No, that's two things gone. It might be a weird little thing to where if I didn't ignite it directly, it destroys it. I mean, if most of them are lit properly and they burn properly, this shouldn't be a problem. Maybe I should have made it 2 blocks deep instead of 1 block deep. Because we could just easily get some clay and replace the two things. It shouldn't be a problem. Depressing, but shouldn't be a problem. Alright. And then we'll take ourselves a little nap, and I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Don't invite the in-laws. Very strict on no smoldering left. We do bonfires in the backyard. I mean, not wrong. I am very strict. We can't let it smolder. It's the rules. Alright, let's see. Gonna need more firewood. Put the fire thingy here. Put our cattails on the ground. I don't know if we can put our flax on the ground. That'd be pretty sick. We can. Okay. Put our flint on the ground. Right. We need another flint. Maybe a granite stone will work. Okay, good to know that granite's hard enough. That may be easier to find than flint. Actually, we'll need to plant those seeds somewhere. Alright, let's go hunting. I'm stuck in a bush. Distant fire still going. Yeah, it usually takes about 20 hours, give or take, on everything to finish baking. It'd be very sad if we lost, like, something. If it's cheap, that's cool, but I don't think and I hope we didn't lose the anvil. Be really sick if we could find some copper nearby. I don't want to tango with an animal because they might fight back. At this point, I'll definitely lose. Need some more berries real quick. That'd be nice. I should have jotted down on the map where that fish pond was. Okay, we got a little fish pond over here, but there's only 2 fish in it. I'm afraid we'll hunt them to extinction. Temperature by Sean Paul. If you guys haven't already, smash or tickle to subscribe button and that bell icon. Indeed, we have a lot of people tuning up. I thank y'all very much, but no extensive pressure. Does help out the channel. Oh yeah, this is where we found all that thatch stuff. Ooh, dead fox. I'll harvest it before I die. Take the meat, and of course the knife breaks. This seems like a good spot to die as any. course, there's some berries after I was looking for them forever. Oh, I should have grabbed those bushes. Oh well, it'll be a pleasant surprise when I'm out and about this way again. Mountain climbing like a goat. Copper? Copper? No. Quartz, huh? That'll be good for glass. By the way, I love the Elmo profile pic. Hilarious. Oh, she's out cold, but she would be tickled that you like her Elmo. That was an emote in my Twitch chat. Huh? You know what, we'll grab the horsetail. What is horsetail used for? Oh! Sick! Horsetail is a healing item. What about cow parsley? It is a medicinal herb. Alright, well, cow parsley is kind of useless. Well, may as well break this. We need sticks anyway. Very fitting. I always see her when I see Elmo. Or Furbies. Ooh, have you seen the horribly terrifying Furbies? Like the ones that make you really uncomfortable and are unnaturally long? Love those little guys. I like Miguel that Miguel's also sitting in the fire, but politely smiling. Now, what can catmint be used for? Also seems like nothing at the moment. Pretty waterfall. Granite, granite. Sorry, Mr. Fox. Take your meat and your pelts. Circle of Life's doing the most work. All I get's some feathers. Bugs are tickling my ears. Gravel. That'd probably be good to sift through for copper. See if I break it. Do I get a block? Oh good, I can take it with me. Sift through. Give it a whirl. Maybe we'll get lucky and granite gets more copper. No, I have night. I legit set mine on fire, kept talking while it was kind of freaky. Oh! Very nice. Yeah, baby! No! No way. No way. Damn it. We got 5, 6. Woo! There's gonna be a copper vein underneath here. Good thing I marked it. Once we get our pick, we're gonna have to come back here. Do a little mine. A little diggy hole, you know what I'm saying? What are you? Lupine. I'm assuming you're for dye. And what we got here? Ooh boy, a whole bunch of quartz. The question is, we need 20 pieces to make 1 ingot. And then to make a copper pickaxe, need basically 20 copper bits. Don't really need the cow parsley. We'll take these mushrooms, though. Those will be quite yummy in my tummy while we're out here adventuring. Trying to find more copper. Butterfly. Turnip! Now we got some turnip seeds. Those will be good to grow. Oh, we'll get rid of the feathers for now. Go ahead and eat our mushrooms. Turnip mentioned. We do need flint. Is that more copper? Now, I don't know if it assigns the word copper to the color orange, because that's what I last used it for. Or if the orange color in relation to the mining pick icon is just by default copper, which is really handy and smart to just have, so you don't have to type it out each time. Or if it just remembers what color you assign that to. So that's also very nice. And with the cattails, boom, more space. Oh, yep. Let's see here. Probably want bees at some point. Should probably look around that copper deposit for some surface copper. Ooh, carrots. Surface copper? I am hitting them alone. Farming is on the table. Quick question. I've been wandering a minute. We're here. Home is over here. This is nothing, though. Yeah, there's how we start getting copper is we find little nuggets of it sitting out and about, because we can't mine it until we get a pick, and we can't really get a pick until we get some copper. And we need roughly 20-ish pieces of copper to make an ingot, or roughly enough units of copper to... Ooh, black currant, huh? To make the pickaxe, and then we can make the, then we can mine the ore itself and get more, but I think we'll also need a hammer to break it up. So that we can get the juicy center of the copper candy. Not to be confused with the Copper Canyon. Any surface copper up here, since the copper ore is underneath it? Here, no. Worth a shot, though. Little piggies. We probably should be getting home. It is getting dark. Oh, that was such a gamble that we could just make our way through this cave. More carrots. Lots of carrots in this region. I also realized it could just be dark because of the rain. Ooh, chanterelles. Copper Canyon mentioned. You know it. It is so dark, I had to switch looking to my phone down the road on OLED TV, or at least new in the living room. Tried tweaking the settings so much. I'm still seeing okay. Oh, I guess on the stream it looks pretty dark, huh? I'm not sure if I can tweak that. Well, we're not doing much, just mountain goating, finding some mushrooms. Almost home. Hope I don't get struck by lightning. Maybe our stuff is done cooking. Let's see here. We'll take a little look-see. If so, we'll take our new cook pot for a spin and see if we can't make, make us a little mushroom stew. Alright, I guess it helps if I light the fire, huh? Need a torch? I do. I get lazy and don't bring a torch. Loving the heating pad out on the couch? Of course she is. Go. Ah. And looking, it seems like what we lost to the fire was our cooking pot and our prospector pick mold, which means we will not be making mushroom stew tonight. It's up next to me so we can split it. She can stay by my hip. That is adorable. We're gonna need more clay before we can make another cooking pot. Guess we can eat 3 mushrooms. Hide us over a little better. Rip indeed. Alright. With that, I think that's where we're going to call it, everybody, because I just realized the time. Holy schmoly, it's late. Hopefully, magically, no work tomorrow. Or, very short work day. Get out of here. I'll go to sleep. Yeah, that's what we'll call it. We gotta make our cook pot and our prospecting pick mold. And then I think we're set. We just need to find some more copper. And more food, but, you know, that'll come. That'll come. And we can start expanding this place. We can be able to expand our food storage. Thank you very much. It was a wonderful stream. Or a W stream. And I'll try to have a wonderful night. You too as well, Raven, Miguel, Brittany, Emily, even though you're passed out. Ashley, I'll see you shortly. As always, everyone, keep loving each other, living life, being kind, and gaming on. Bye-bye.